How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So the world is really crazy right now, and I decided to come here to my space station to shoot this video. And right now we're going to talk about DLSS. That's short for Deep Learning Super Sampling, something that Nvidia has been doing, and you've seen it in some of the video games like Cyberpunk, or sorry, so only Cyberpunk comes to mind, but they do use DLSS, and it does improve the frame rate by a lot. Actually, you're gonna see me using it in Unreal, and it's super easy. It's nothing like when we installed the RTX GI, if you watched that video. But before we get into the video, remember there's the Patreon if you want to support the channel. There's the Twitter, follow me on Twitter. There's the Discord. If you have any other questions, that's the best place to reach me out. If not, please leave a like and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. That really helps out a lot. Now, let's get on with the tutorial. All right, now in this map, you can see that this is really bad in terms of frames per second. You can see it's actually red and it's hovering around 15, which is terrible, but that's why I loaded this map, because this map, it's so huge. And it also has this guy, one of the metahumans. The metahumans are ridiculously high poly. I'm not sure how they're gonna work later. Maybe in Unreal 5 will be different, but right now they are super high poly. So unless you have a really good computer, you're gonna have a hard time running these guys. So let's get back to where we're here. So about DLSS, you need to install it first, and fortunately, it's not like the RTX GI. It's pretty easy because it's something off the marketplace. If you go right here, I'm gonna leave this link in the description. You're gonna see that it is on the marketplace, so that means it's supported by Epic and it's really easy to use. You don't have to get like a new engine or anything like we did last time with the RTX GI if you watched that video. So you're gonna see that we have an external link to click on. So if you click on that, it's going to take you to an Nvidia page. You just agree to that and just click on download plugin. Now there's a thing with this. If you are one of those who downloaded right away the first time it came out and you have Unreal 4.26.1, that's probably not going to work. It wasn't working for me because the version that they put out was the version 4.26. So if you downloaded that one and you're having problems, make sure you go again into the website more recently and download the correct one. So it should be the same link. They just updated it. And if I go back, you're gonna see that this is it comes with the /hotfix, the one that you downloaded. If you downloaded it the first day that it came out, it didn't have this word. So this has the word hotfix. That means that it includes the plugin for 4.26.1. So this is the version that works if you're using this version of the engine. Now there's a installation guide. It's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is go in here, copy this folder, so Control C, and then all you have to do is go into this file path of your engine. So it'll be the number of your engine, the engine folder, the plugins folder. There is a runtime folder inside the plugins folder, so you're not going to drop it here. And then you're going to search for Nvidia. You probably know that you're in the right folder if you see this little folder called Ansel. And all you have to do is copy and paste this one over here. Of course, you're not going to do this with the engine open. After you've done that, all you have to do is go to settings, because it doesn't enable it by default. Plugins, look for Nvidia, and enable it out, and you'll be able to use DLSS. I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit, but first, a couple of things you need to take into account when using this is you need to have an RTX card. That means the 20 series or the 30 series if you were one of the lucky ones to get one. I don't know if this is working on the 10 series. I think there's a list of some of the 10 series that this works on, but this will for sure work on any of the RTX cards, even on the laptop version, because I actually tested this on my laptop, which has a 2080, the laptop version, and it does pretty well. Also, make sure that you have your drivers up to date. Another thing that wasn't working for me, I actually installed everything, and started running Unreal, and I didn't see this. So if you don't see this right here, DLSS settings, I was actually able to access DLSS through the command, but I couldn't see this little bar right here. That is because I didn't update my drivers. So make sure that your Nvidia drivers are up to date. Otherwise, you're probably not gonna be able to see this working. All right. Now, at this moment, this super low frames per second is because I have DLSS turned off, just so I can show you guys the base frame rate that we're having right now. But if I were to go here and I were to switch to ultra performance, now you see there's something going on screen. It looks a little bit different, but look at my frame rate. It jumped all the way to 73, 74, which is a huge jump. And the quality, while I can tell there's little bits and pieces that don't look as nice, it's actually pretty good for what it is. For the jump in frames, this is amazing. And you can actually choose from the different settings that we have here. So maybe we can choose something like balanced, and this will do a better job with the quality. You see that the noise that was around here actually disappeared. We're no longer running at 74 frames per second, but at least we are at 37, which is a pretty decent frames per second frame rate from what we had in the beginning when we had the DLSS off, which was like 15 or something like that. That was ridiculous. So that is why you may want to get DLSS if you have the equipment available. And actually, we can try the quality one, which is the highest setting possible. And you're going to see that it actually didn't dip down that much. We're not on 37, but we are on 31, which is, again, a really good frame rate for this. And we are on the highest quality settings. Everything looks really, really nice. So if I were to turn it off just to show you guys one more time, you're going to see that this is the raw image without any DLSS sampling. And you're going to see that, you know, the frame rate it's awful. So that is one of the reasons why you may want to install one of these, because they are really good. Actually, this is the same setting that I use for the intro of this video. I'm actually using these guys to kind of gouge the lighting that I need to have on me when I'm doing the Nvidia broadcast setup, which is really fun to do. But yeah, I highly recommend to anyone that can use DLSS. And hey, if you don't have an RTX card, just try it out, see if it works. Just try it out. You're not going to lose anything by trying these out. So make sure you try the DLSS. Let me know what you think about it. I really want to hear your comments on how this is working on your computer. And also, have you started using these guys, the MetaHumans? The issue with the MetaHumans is if you go to the brush wireframe, they are extremely high poly. So this is kind of like your production type mesh. All right, everyone, that is it for this video. Just a short one talking about DLSS because I think it's really important. This is something that a lot of people were asking me about when I did the RTX GI video. And yeah, I hope you have fun with this one. Remember, there's a Patreon if you want to help out the channel. Follow me on Twitter. There's a Discord if you have any other questions. And yeah, remember to leave a comment and like and all that. And I'll see you in the next video.